Hi, this is Chris, Fur Mom Chic, and we are in my mom's kitchen. This is Sandy, and she is the treat dealer.
Hi.
And so we're going to make a recipe for you that my mom uses all the time for her dogs, or actually my brother's dogs. We're at his house right now. And so that's where my mom lives. So it's my mom and my brother. And so we're going to make some peanut butter pumpkin dog treats. And so I'm going to have my mom explain how she does it.
Okay, here we go. I add 2 eggs. Oops, I have to take the lids off, didn't I? And you showed me that.
This one?
The wooden one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we need a cup of pumpkin.
Yeah, and pumpkin is really good for dogs that because it helps for their digestive system. It can actually help regulate both if they're too loose or if they're constipated. So that's a good thing. We actually use that every day. Well, not every day. We use it every other day in my dogs in their food. And you have to use the real pumpkin, not like
Yes, 100% pumpkin, no seasonings.
Yes.
And 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, and I make my own peanut butter at home, so there's nothing in it but peanuts.
Right. Yeah, you always remember that you don't want to have any artificial sweeteners in your in your peanut butter or in any product that you give your dog, because that is toxic to them. But you don't have to make your own peanut butter, but they do. And my brother's really good at this peanut butter stuff. He's got a bunch of different flavors he makes for himself, not for the dogs.
Okay. Now we need to get that good and mixed up before we add the dry ingredients.
Okay.
It's going to be very noisy.
That's okay. So how long do you usually do that for? Like a couple minutes?
Yeah, just long enough to get it good and mixed up. Check it. Make sure it's all mixed in.
That looks good just by itself.
Yeah. Mia would probably eat it. I don't know about Fozzie.
Yeah, Mia and Fozzie are my brother's dogs. Although probably Mia's more my mom's dog. But they are, what breed are they?
Mia is a Maltipoo and Fozzie is a Pomapoo. And now the dry ingredients.
Okay.
So this is 2.5 cups of brown rice flour, and I started using that in the beginning because of something that I read that it was better for them and easier on their tummies.
Okay, and that was brown rice, you said?
Brown rice flour. Okay. And it's a 1/2 cup of old-fashioned oats and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Yeah, and the old fashioned, so the rice flour is a gluten-free flour. And it also doesn't absorb water as well as like a wheat flour or another flour. And so that was one of the other reasons to use the oats, because it will absorb the moisture for that. So we're going to put, and we will have this recipe for you down in the description too. So we're going to add the dry ingredients now, and then we'll move to the next step.
Well, yeah. Okay.
So it looks like we've got it all nice and mixed up.
Now,
This off, I guess. And then, gotta release that. And so, is this a good texture for this?
mm-hmm. So I forgot to put the...
So some other flours that are recommended Our oat flour, which is they say is the best kind of all around. That has just some really good benefits for your dog. Also, coconut flour. They say that's the best grain free and yeah, that's the best grain free choice. Almond flour is a good source of protein and for their muscle health. And then, of course, the traditional would be the wheat flour. But we obviously we say we like the rice flour. That's what and the dogs like it. So that's good too.
All right.
All right.
See, it's good and moist, and then it's, I don't know about those pieces. I just don't split it in half. And uh-oh, I'm gonna need that brown rice flour.
Oh, where's that?
In the bag, it's in the thing. We need a little sprinkled on the.
Yeah, so we're putting brown rice, a little bit of brown rice flour
Or,
on the um, rolling pad. Is that what we're gonna call it?
yeah. And then you roll it out. They suggest half an inch, and cut your cookies.
And one thing about the different flours, it would be really it would be good to look them up and see because some of them, like we said, the rice flour doesn't absorb the water very much, whereas the coconut flour is very absorbent, and you might even have to use a little bit of extra flour for that. So it's good to if you're going to change out the flours, it's good to do some research on that to find out which if you have to make any adjustments for it.
That you
Oh,
need to
here,
move
let me get that
over.
way. Oh, here, let me move the. I can get that down a little bit more so we can get you. There we go.
Oh, great.
All right. There we go. That's better.
I'm not a good roller outer. I just roll. Get it the best I can.
I mean, you just get a typical ruler out to measure it. She's got these. I love these. I use these at my home too, where it has the level where you want it. You can get different thicknesses. So we're using a half inch. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, half inch.
Okay. Good. Get it. And then my puppies are small. So it just takes a little small cutter.
So we'll figure out how many it makes per batch. Have you figured that out, or we can add it up today?
Well, this is just a tiny, tiny bit bigger than the one I use on them. But normally I have, what is it, 4 or 5 rows of 14. And then the bottom row comes out a little bit different every time.
Okay. And you're using just a baking sheet mat. So that would be similar, like if you want to use parchment paper.
Right.
If you didn't use that, do you think you would need to go ahead and spray it to keep them from sticking? What?
Um, it's been so long since I've
Baked any other way?
baked any other way. I don't remember if I had the spray before.
Yeah.
I don't remember them ever sticking. Philip got me those nice cookie pans for my birthday one year. I was excited about them.
Yeah, I use the baking mats myself, instead of the parchment paper, and they're fairly inexpensive on Amazon. You can find them on Amazon.
I actually find mine at Aldi.
Ah,
They
or
were
Aldi's. She got hers
yeah,
at Aldi's.
but I haven't seen any since I got those. I've been watching.
Oh,
Wanted to get a
okay.
couple more.
Or probably maybe at Walmart. I don't know, but we definitely can get them at Amazon. I know that for sure.
This is silicone mats. They're great. Oh, you want to turn the oven on since we're cutting?
Oh, yes, that would be good.
If you
What does it need to be on?
hit bake and start. That's all you
Oh,
need.
okay.
They bake at 350 for about 35 minutes.
Okay, we're going to keep going, and we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, we're back after getting everything cut out, and we said we had 67. Is that correct?
Yes, I believe.
All right. And so how many of these do you give your dogs a day?
One.
One?
That's their special treat. They bug us to death at 8 o'clock at night. That's their treat.
So got to have that in the evenings. Okay, we're going to put this in the oven for, you said 35 minutes, and then we'll be back. Finished now. They're nice and cooled off. And so every show that I've seen, a cooking show, has to have a treat tester. So we have two very eager treat testers here. Let's move the camera so we can see them. All right. All right. Here they come. This is Amia, and then this is Fozzie. Yes, yes. Which one you want to have? This size? Doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
All righty. What do you think, guys?
Oh, boy.
Then they're off.
Off they go.
Let's see.
Via's got her pillow. And
what do you think, guys? What do you think? Fozzie's got it. He's smelling it. But Mia, oh Mia, she's got half her favorite. She's already got, her face has already got the pumpkin all over it. All right, guys. I think it's a hit.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you for joining us today, and we'll have more segments in the future.